Hi team, welcome to my back section on using free weights to do pullover using a bench. If you know how to do pullover, then this video isn't for you, so please enjoy your workout. If you're not sure on your technique doing this, please stay with me and we'll go through some safety techniques to make your workout effective. So when I'm laying on the bench, when I'm laying on my back on my bench, the temptation is, or you may be asked is by other people, to round your spine and ground your lower back into the bench. I prefer to maintain a neutral spine. So we have a natural curve in our lumbar spine. I call it a curve in our kidneys. Appreciate anatomically our kidneys aren't there, they're a bit higher, but for these purposes, it's as if you could slot a hand when you're laying down on your back, just slightly under the gap between the bottom of your ribs and the top of your hips, your lumbar spine. I also like to use something, in this case my Swiss ball, to support my feet. When I've seen people in the past, especially if you've got short levers, I'm quite lucky I'm blessed with long levers, when we lay down on our back, our feet are pulling us down, which is tilting our pelvis, which is overarching our back. Then when I go to put a load through my arms, I'm causing a massive strain on my lumbar spine. So to counteract that, we're going to have feet on a ball. Ideally something of a similar height to your bench. So picking the weights up safely. Again, if you're working with somebody or you have a trainer, they can pass you the weights when you're in position. And my bench, the seat, has a gap in it with a piece of metal. So I want to make sure the curve of my spine is over that. And if I start feeling that in my back, I know I'm rounding my back rather than lengthening my spine. So I'm going to very gently roll through my spine, put that neutral curve in. So again, I can just slot my fingers under the gap and I'm tightening my belly button. When I put the weight above my head, I make sure I don't drop the weight, because dropping the weight on your head would be bad. My feet are on the ball, but they're light. So I'm not pressing down on the ball. I'm using my belly button and spine and waist to hold me strong. So soft elbows, hold the weights lightly but positively. Take the weights back behind you with a breath in and pull up with a breath out. So I'm tightening my belly button and I'm pulling up. So how can I make this more challenging? Well, once I've got my breathing sorted, breath in when I'm long, breath out when I'm short, I could pick my legs up. So now my knees are above my hips. If I was to bring them over my belly button, I would round my spine. So maintaining a neutral curve, I can extend one leg and bring it in, breathing in and breathing out. Or I can extend both legs, keeping my head and neck relaxed, keeping my grip light. Now if doing that hurts your lower back, take your feet a bit higher. So when I'm finished, I put my weights down safely so they're out the way and I come up safely. So how many sets and reps should we do? So if I'm looking to bulk up, I'm going to want to lift as heavy as I can. Certainly between 80 to 100% of what I can lift, but maintain good technique. I'm going to do 2 to 4 sets, less than 8 reps. But the last 3 repetitions have to be a challenge, but maintaining good form. If it's too heavy and you put the load in the wrong place, something will go ping and twang. If I'm going for endurance, 2 to 4 sets, 12 to 20 reps, at less than 60%, maintaining good form. Again, last 3, still a challenge. If I'm going for maintenance, the middle bit, 3 to 6 sets, 8 to 12 reps, at between 60 to 80% of what I can lift. So that is pullover on a bench using free weights, and that's working your back muscles.